All right, welcome back, everyone. This is part 3 of the SEO tools. We're back. If you missed the part number 2, you can click on the replay. We'll continue to talk about some of the SEO tools. So I do apologize for me not able to engage because I'm helping the small business right here to learn all this stuff. So I'm going to make sure the phone points to the screen so you can write down these tools, okay? So sorry about that. Here we go. There you go. All right. Okay, so this tool called Varvy, V-A-R-V-Y. So they do have speed test. This is pretty cool. Performance and mobile. Oh, mobile test as well. So right here it says the domain, the status, the links, 101 external link, no follow links, all the social stuff. Look at the social engagement. It shows you how people are engaging too, right? Presentation content. There's no title. It's too short. Real music event. It should say something like Austin, something, you know. The description is fine. Let's see, text the spider sees. That's what the spider sees.
Wow, it even gives you keywords. That's so cool.
So this is the problem, or the problem is like the question mark, what you need to fix it. Look at that.
So interesting.
Well, maybe you need to fix it.
Yeah.
Your customers might actually like it that way.
Right?
You know, just because Google doesn't like it doesn't mean your customers are unhappy.
Absolutely. Because sometimes you really have to look at the usability factor. You have to go with what customer sometimes likes and not necessarily. Because for instance, if you have like a landing page with no content, but if your customer likes it, you want to keep it. Does that make sense?
Thank you.
Don't block the CSS.
Google, oh look at the speed, it's 74 out of 100. I recommend 85 and up. So you have to do something to make it faster.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pictures.
CSS,
The CSS.
yeah.
Too many CSS.
Yeah, too many CSS files and too many JavaScript files.
The JavaScripts.
Right. So this is pretty cool. I mean, I like this. Okay. You can also go and check the speed, which already done there. It's the same thing. Let's try that. Speed test. 77 out of 100. Like I said, I recommend 85 and up. We actually try to do it 95 and up. But if you get 85, you're good. But of course, 90 is the best. 100 is even better. And it tells you exactly where the problem is, like the browser caching, different stuff on how to, speed up your site. Okay. So I like this. It even tells you exactly where the JavaScript embedded. See that? All the CSS. All right. So that's Varvy, V-A-R-V-Y. The cool thing about this tool, I like that they will tell you exactly whether you're following the Google Webmaster Tool guideline. It helps you to kind of go and fix it. And also it has the feature of SEO speed and mobile test, okay? Because the mobile, there's another one that actually coming directly from Google, but this person, Patrick Saxon, awesome guy who's an SEO expert, created this one too. So it tells you how it looks in the mobile device. Look at that. Okay.
Yeah, that's really. Does anyone else have a company they want to check?
Okay.
I
When I
just-
check when you're excited. Woohoo!
I just think it's really cool.
It is very cool. I mean, I feel you. I feel you. Okay.
I'm already checking my clients and sending emails.
Already? Good. So just like the Webmaster Tool, there's also Bing Webmaster Tool. Okay.
What is Bing?
What is Bing? So if you want to use that, you can follow the standard. So it's similar to Webmaster Tool, but it's called Bing Webmaster Tool. You have to configure your website. There you go. Sign in and do the same thing, like submit the site for Bing, crawling, and indexing and whatnot. Okay, similar to Google Webmaster Tool, but it's Bing. So I highly recommend.
That requires a Hotmail account or
Yeah, because it's with
because
Bing.
it's Microsoft.
Right,
Bing
because
is Bing and Google is Google.
Google, yeah, that's the same thing.
Yeah, I mean it has
Yeah.
to be like Google.
Absolutely, yes.
You know that you were checking all the requirements to make sure that we follow the webmaster. Let's say I'm in real estate, I want to buy a web page. I don't want to create from scratch. I just want to go out and all those companies that do that have IDX included.
Right.
If I do pay for one of those, I can say that they've done all that research.
That is a beautiful question, and in my experience, not necessarily, because they just make a nice looking website and that's it. Most agencies, the one who develop a website, that doesn't mean they know search engine.
Exactly.
Does that make sense? That's why you have to run it. Not every designer knows SEO. Not every SEO knows design. Does that make sense? So if you, for instance, build it by yourself, if you get your own WordPress, you can pay monthly for IDX. You can pay WolfNet.
Correct.
You
But
can
I'm
pay.
trying to save money.
Right.
I know if I go that route, it's going to be way more expensive than if I just go to one that's all they do and specialize in promoting it to all the agents,
Right.
it's gonna be cheaper.
That isn't cheaper, but remember, you don't have full ownership because they still control it. Does that make sense? I mean, they have the
Oh,
platform.
no, you put that in your written agreement with them. That's,
Right.
That's bullshit. You do not let them do that to you.
Right, but that's what happens most of the time. Because
Yeah,
that
if you
full,
don't ask, they'll definitely own it for you.
yeah. So you as a business owner, would you take that risk? So it's better for you to actually have your own. So that's the one thing I don't recommend, especially with those niches. I mean, they specialize, yes, in real estate, and they might have an awesome website, but they sell the same thing to other real estate agents, and you pay them monthly. So what if you stop paying monthly?
Doctors have the same.
That's what I was saying. What if you stop paying monthly? They still have, unless, like you said, you look at the contract. But how many people do that?
They don't. The most time, in my experience, is they forget to ask, and you have to tell them that if I own your site
Right.
and you don't pay, I turn you off. Is
Yeah.
that what you want?
And you see, but most
Then they
people
start
actually write
thinking
it.
about it. See, then they begin to think about that.
That's so true, but the sad thing, most people don't ask that question. Nobody think about this too. They think about, oh, it's cost effective. I can afford this. Does that make sense? But you have to make a decision. Even if you start something very basic, you can actually do all that stuff with WordPress. Very basic. Because WordPress has the plugin for the WolfNet IDX. They have an IDX broker, $35 a month. You plug it to the site, have a basic information, and just you own it.
You should always, when you start anything, I don't know if it's a website or a business
Right.
thing, you should think about how you're going to get out
Yeah.
as much as you think about
Get
how
in.
you're going to get in.
Yes.
It's kind of like marriage, you know. You got to think about what you might have to get out before you get in.
That's a good example. What an analogy. Okay, that's a very good. I'm glad you mentioned that. Yeah, so that was a good question. I'm glad you also mentioned that. So I mean, we recommend. I mean, when we teach, we have clients that can afford it, and we have clients that just a starter, just a beginner that they can't afford, and we coach them. Just build something basic. Make sure you push traffic, get some customer. Sometimes it doesn't have to be all cosmetic. It doesn't have to be like all fancy. All that matters, nice, okay looking site, easy to navigate, easy to find what they need, and just push traffic, and that's it. Then after that, when you have enough money, then you can start making it look like fancy and more beautiful. But in the beginning, you don't have to. All right, so that's Bing. And now, quickly, we should cover this real fast. The speed page test. So basically what I did, I put my video link because they're too long. What you can do, you can go to Google. I can do a search for Google speed test page. And this one right here. Is this one or is it this one? This one right here. So what happened, I'm going to use the real music as an example and look at the speed test. So this is a Google tool.
This is speed between Google servers and the website, or other.
When you
That
open.
that is a very, very excellent question, and I'll be honest with you, I don't know. I thought it
My
was
guess
all
is this
Google.
would be between the Google servers and the website.
That's-
In other words, you're just getting the results of a communication that's happening at a distance somewhere.
Right, you're absolutely correct. But I'll be honest with you, I don't know if it's is it internet at all because I always thought it was Google only. So it could be Google only, like you said, or it could be just in general.
And I can see where this would be advantage because I have web servers in
Right.
very remote places that have very poor connections, but they don't care because they're just trickling data through.
Right,
But they would flunk on this thing.
right. So right here it says on the mobile device the speed is 70 out of 100, and on the desktop 74 out of 100. And I recommended what? 85 and up. I mean, I want 95, right? But if you get 85, you're okay. As long as you get green, you're fine. Okay? And it tells you what's wrong with it, like the leverage browser caching, how to fix it. You click on this, it tells you. So you can pass it to your developer, and they can go back and figure out what's going on. Okay? So that's from Google. Now there's another one, mobile friendly. You go back to Google and do a search for Google mobile friendly. Mobile friendly, right here. So this one will show you if your website is mobile friendly or responsive based and whatnot, because every website has to be responsive now, 2015, right? So let's go and check it out. Is it mobile friendly?
Oh my god, I went to the site the other day and it was not mobile friendly. Can we check that site?
Okay.
Ours is not.
It's not? It is. Look,
No, that's real music.
That's
you're
weird.
right. I'm going to have to check yours. Okay. Like what? Look at that. Mobile friendly. Awesome. There you go. That's mobile friendly. Let me check yours. did you know that in this year, was it April 22nd, Betty, or 21st?
21st.
21st. That means any website that is not mobile friendly, when somebody searches from their mobile device, let's say organically and they find you, if your website is not mobile, it's not going to show up. You're not going to get penalized.
Oh, really?
You're just not gonna show up.
Yeah, whoever says penalized, that's actually nonsense. You're not going to get penalized.
Well, you do get penalized because it shows it down.
No, penalized, no. I'm glad you mentioned this. Penalized means you are being thrown out of the search. Like you're not in Google anywhere. D-ranking, which you're talking about, is D-rank. That doesn't mean penalized. It's just D-rank, that means going to the...
Well,
Lower
that's,
the-
Yeah,
that's semantics.
Yeah, that's called D-rank, right. So what's going to happen, Google will try not to show your site if it's not mobile. Because of bad user experience. Does that make sense? So what we noticed that some client site that was not mobile did not show up, but some of them that were not mobile, they still showed up. It depends, but they're not going to do that. And you have to make it mobile anyway because everyone checks the mobile from their website. What's from their
Especially
mobile.
when they're gonna buy a house. or
Right,
rent a
and
house.
they check it from the mobile device, right? So let's check it out. Let's see if it's mobile friendly.
We're gonna pull it.
Let's check it now.
Oh, this is so exciting.
No.
Is
Yeah.
it or is it not? Will it pass the test?
Give me that 5-star for this class. The exciting
Let's
class.
take that.
Now, I don't know what it's like now. I don't know what it's like now. A year ago, like if you use Google Sites for your content management hosting,
Uh-huh.
it would automatically reformulate the website from your browser, your desktop browser, to your mobile.
Right.
And so you didn't really have to do anything special to formulate it if you were using Google Sites.
Mhm.
This is not meant to be an advertisement, but the point is on the back end, Google Sites and Google Hosting was essentially taking care of that. Is it mobile? Is it desktop? You didn't have to care. You just built your site, and it was automagic from your point of view.
Right.
You can tell it's not mobile because they.
Taking forever? Taking forever to analyze. What's going on here? Kick it. Oh, look at that. Okay. Here's another tool I forgot to add. It's called Responsinator. Like Terminator. Responsinator. I'm going to go to Responsinator and let's see how it looks on mobile devices.
Wow, that's so cool.
It will not, it will eat half of the page.
Wow, so it just pulls up what you see.
Look at that. This is how it looks on iPhone.
Yes, I know.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be so mean.
You need to show them this. What is this?
That looks
If they have analytics, right? Like Google Analytics, have them go and check the
Any of the mobile
which the majority. If the majority coming from mobile, then they gotta change it to mobile. Here we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look. This is iPhone 6, right? Look at that.
Eating
That-
half of the page.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even use this.
That's mean
site.
you're losing customers.
Yeah. So look at that
Yeah,
one. Look at
very
that.
good.
Sidebar. Look at look. Look at this is fun. Look at that. Look. Look. Apple 6. Look at that.
What about?
iPad. Look at the Galaxy. No.
Yeah, where's
I-
the
I got it.
Yeah. Galaxy's there. Look what it says. Crappy Android. Whoever developed this doesn't like Android. Crappy Android. See that? Crappy Android.
That's so
Well, that's because of the 240 pixel width screen. That's pretty typical.
Oh my god, that was hilarious. So there you go.
Oh, like literally like an old school Android.
Yeah, that's why it's called crappy.
A lot of foreign countries, that's all you can get is that kind of screen width.
Yeah.
Well, now you can use housing when source makes.
Look at that.
Wow.
Isn't that awesome? We write it down. Responsinator. Responsinator. Like Terminator. Get down now. All right. All right. So that's what the mobile friendly. One more speed test page. It's GT Metrics.
I like that.
Now you can log in too, and you can also download the report. New feature. So GT Metrics analyze the speed test for your page, and we'll give you some recommendation. If it's a WordPress, we'll give you some recommendation on how to make it a little bit faster. Okay, so that's gtmetrics.com. gtmetrics.com. There you got like a B for speed. I don't know, the AS to yellow. Let's see, load time is 4 seconds. And it's built on, of course, not WordPress, some other platform.
Firefox,
Look at the server.
Google can.
Yeah.
So minimize, you got, it says here what you need to do with all these links. The red one you have to fix. See that?
Oh,
JavaScript.
Wow.
The green means you're good. Yellow means, you know, you have a choice.
so.
Where is generate an orange?
Yeah.
Now,
Alright.
who decides red, green, and blue here,
This is GT Metrics.
right? And
Yeah.
they have, how does GT Metrics do their metrics?
The same way that you Google it.
Maybe.
Maybe because I don't know how to do it. Because if you go to the webpage test.org, they have a different number too.
What's the Y and Y flow? What is
Let's
that?
see. I don't know. The average Y is slow. I don't know what is that.
Why is
Here we
it
go.
so-
Right here.
why it's slow.
Yeah.
Why you're so slow?
Why is slow? Why slow?
That's actually clever. So
What is-
clever it's hard to figure out.
Yeah. Okay, a lot of this stuff, you might understand it, but if you go to the developer, they won't know. That's it. They don't know what it is. Okay, so that's the GT metrics. All right, now's the fun part. Now, before the on-site SEO audit, I want to show you guys 3 more tools. Then we're going to jump to the SEO audit, right? Let's jump to the content research real quick because that's faster. The content research, you have the BuzzSumo. So what BuzzSumo does, it pulls, it's like a trending topic. So if I type, let's say yoga, as a keyword topic search, it will tell me what content is popular or most shared or most trending within that niche of yoga. So this article right here, guy posts yoga mat for sale, whatever, has how many Facebook share?
A lot.
Wow. Almost half a million.
Right? And how many LinkedIn share? Only 11. And how many tweets? 400. How many Pinterest? 1.2 thousand. How many Google? 200. How many share? So this is so, why it's so popular is you can look at the article, you can look at the title, it'll give you some idea. Maybe I can use a similar title. I don't know.
Put military relocation, just to see what it gives.
I'm sorry?
Can you put military relocation?
Sure, I will do that. But let me show you something real quick. It shows you article, infographic, guest post, giveaways, interviews, and videos. All of them right here. So you're going to keep going on and on to find all those. Okay? So let me go ahead and you can look at what is trending right now. If I click on trending right now, at this moment, these are the trending topics. Vin Diesel teases the Iron Giant sequel. Flight Immerse.
Manchester.
The game? Yeah. So these are trending right now. Content analysis. This will give you some idea how to analyze. Oh, I have to pay for it? Okay.
So you prefer this to Buzz? You prefer BuzzSumo
Uh-huh.
to like for example, Google Zeitgeist?
Yeah. And not just that, I used to use also Google Trend, but I like this one more because it gives you more variation.
It's funny.
There was one section where basically showed us how it was popular in the social. Let's say one of the articles was shared more in Facebook and why. So this is mostly for content research. You want to find out what kind of content is out that's popular, what I can use it for when it comes to my content, what kind of title that I can use is similar, or I can use the same content, same article, and just post it in my website, on my social media sharing stuff. Because I know if that's so popular, that means people are going to come and read it from my social site as well. So they have a free version, and now they have also a paid version. So that's one of the favorite one, BuzzSumo. The second one is Google Trends. Let's see.
They used to be.
It's still there though, right? So Google Trends, similar idea, but Google, of course, they were there for a while. So right here, I can pick different. This is the most trending topic at the moment.
Manchester again.
Again, yeah, wow.
It's all about football.
Right? Zac Efron, we are your friends. All right? You can also do like, this is in the United States, you can select different countries, you can select different states, and see what's popular in that specific state as well. What is a trending topic in this particular state? Where did the feature go? There was it right here. Guns in America. Gun shop and gun control.
Where's
Gun
that?
control versus gun shop. There you go. Oh, wow. Most search in the 12 hours after the Virginia shooting.
Yeah.
Oh.
Of course.
So it shows you the blue for the gun control and gun shop this many. So more people look for gun control after this incident than gun shop. Interesting, huh?
I just can't believe all this information is free to us. That's so cool.
Trending on YouTube, trending searches.
Can we see what's trending on YouTube after?
Yes, we can. I was looking for a city. There was an
There's a-
option for a
there's a
city.
difference-
Sexual?
There's a difference between information and knowledge. You can
Right.
have a lot of
What is
information, but you don't have any knowledge.
Right?
Everybody, everything.
Everybody, everything. There was an option here I saw for like a state. I can't find the state option. When you get a chance, you can see if you can find a location base. So YouTube trending, right? Let's see, trending in YouTube right now. Let's see what's trending in the U.S. Twins pretend to be sleeping and caught on baby monitor. That's the most popular one now, trending.
Fries around the world.
Yeah, I seen that, I saw that in some.
Number 2, Brazilian women's soccer.
Raccoons.
Kicks in the neck, okay. Fries around the world, okay. Recon swims in, raccoon swims in a pool, okay. Oh, look, Minecraft. My daughter, okay. Dogs who don't want their kid to go back to school.
That's cute.
Katy Perry, what's up? Salt, Univision. Ramos now get kicked, yeah. That's popular right now, it's trending. MSNBC trending. A lot of Minecraft, no wonder my daughter plays with it.
Well, that's because it's a weekend, they have time to play games.
Right?
There's a lot of temporal component to this, you know, when you go looking back, it changes about the day of the week and the holidays.
And which is great because that's very true because now within 24 hours I can look for this, what's happening. I can also do it, you know, let's see, go on to the 28th, what was trending at that time. See that? Good stuff, right? Okay. I don't know why I put the Copyscape. If you want to check and see if your website has been plagiarized, you can go to Copyscape. So let me go ahead and put your website right there.
What do you mean by plagiarize?
Somebody copied the content.
The whole thing or parts of it?
It will show you. It will show you whether it's the whole thing
Oh,
or part of
really?
it. Yeah.
So it does it slice by slice.
You're right. So let's go ahead and put your housing.
So be careful.
Yeah, look at that.
Repurpose.
Another. It's the same company, right? They probably made another one.
No, ours has a numeric one in the middle,
So somebody else got the same copy.
and somebody else. put it-
Yeah. It's same one. See?
Oh,
Or is it the same company? They use 2 domains.
Maybe.
This one is a housing sources or housingsource.com.
Oh, yeah, they do it under one, they'll spell out number one, yeah.
The comparison below was created by Copy. Okay, so number 1, the page below has 289 words matching 100% of the page as this page.
Yeah, they just got the same, they got the same domain pointing to the same
Yeah,
host.
yeah.
They got
Yeah.
2 different domain names pointing to the same host.
Redirect.
Yeah. And that's
You
why.
can check that with network tools or something.
Right, that's why sometimes redirecting is not good because Google looks at it as a duplicate page. So what you do, you redirect it to a different page. But there you go. It's housing actually, it's housing resource. So I don't know why you guys put
So
one.
in that previous report, doesn't look like anybody's mooched off the page yet.
Right. So why you guys have 2 websites? You don't know because you work with them, right? Okay, so.
Maybe
Because
they
you see,
won't.
the one that we promote has a numeric one instead of spelling out the one.
I don't make no sense because they're exactly the same.
I wonder.
They point to the same web host, but
Yeah.
they have a different DNA century
that's
because
strange.
they probably wanted to occupy those names for the future.
Possibly, right. Let's do another one. Real music.
Yeah, this is so cool.
Oh wow.
Okay,
So many places.
that makes sense. Oh. What do you mean there's so many places?
7 result. Same content on these sites.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense because they probably just like reposted on different
Okay.
areas.
Alright, cool. So you can just look at it and make sure that there's not, especially the blog content. When it comes to blogging, you don't want to make sure the blog is your blog is somewhere else.
Can you do like a big website? Like let's do like Geico.com and see if there's
That's what Geico.
GEIC.
G-E-I.
Yeah,
Geico. Right.
like how much of that?
Because you want to make sure that your content is not plagiarized.
Yeah, I'm just wondering like.
This is a big company, they don't care. Alright, let's see. Look at that. Because there's so many. Because they have different locations, so. Now, there's another
Now,
cool one.
does Copyscape detect if they've copied some images off your website or just text?
That is a beautiful question. That is a beautiful. Look at here. It's looking mostly the I know is for text. That's what thing.
Oh, really? So they don't do a hash on an image or something and say, yeah, these images are identical or stuff like that?
I don't think so. Mostly for text, because it's like mainly for content. Does that make sense? Like a written content. So check all this, all the content here, here, here. Now, here's another tool, part of the Copyscape. It's called Site Liner. So what it does, it checks the duplicate content within your website. Because you have to make sure that you don't have duplicate content within your website, because that might get you penalized for Google. Okay. So site, let's go ahead and do this one again and see if there's any duplicate content within your page, within your website that is duplicate, and we'll tell you exactly where. It's going to be running and running your pages. Yeah, it's going to be running for a while. Site Liner.
Just to see if you have duplicate content.
Within the website.
Within the website.
Yeah. So that's why sometimes we use no index, no follow, or robot.txt file to basically block the search engine to index some of our pages. If you don't want it to be, because if they duplicate, we don't get, because it's gonna have a harm effect if there's duplicate content in your website.
What do you mean by indexing a page?
That's how Google indexes a
Well,
website.
that's the line that's scanning right there is indexing right now. You see the changing line about
Right.
right underneath 104 pages?
Mm-hmm.
That's essentially indexing right now. It's crawling all of the
Right.
subfolders of the website.
Well, I think
So
on my
the Google is crawling the sites. That's what indexing is.
indexing means Google is
Crawling, yeah. Or look what happened right here, right now. This is another example.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
SiteLiner is now crawling's housing one source right now and showing you the results. That's
Right.
what you're seeing.
Yeah.
So when you index your page, what does that mean?
The Google bots. When we talk about
Yeah.
when we talk about Google indexing, that means the Google bots doing that,
I see.
coming to a page and reading everything and putting on the index server for whatever information you have right there. Okay.
They clean for a virus.
Cleaning virus, right?
Sometimes terminology is new.
I know. That makes they don't make it easy. Like for instance, they talk about anchor text. What the heck? All it means just hyperlinked, keyword based. That's what it means.
Well, that's interesting. The free scan is limited to 250 pages. That's interesting.
I guess you have to pay for it, right?
And it says right over there, scan up to 25,000 pages with a premium.
Woo! So there you go. You have normal page 133, skipped 117, unscanned. Your duplicate content, only 18%. Okay, that's good. That's not a lot. Okay. All right. So that's a site liner to make sure that what kind of duplicate content you have on the pages. Let's see what's next.
Yeah, you speak some of it.
Yeah, we're gonna go back to that later because that one has what time is it right now?
It is.
Yeah, okay, because you're gonna leave at 1 o'clock, right? Because we're gonna be eating lunch at 12 till 1.
I know. I'm sad.
All right, so let's do this real quick because this is one of the most important one, the on-site SEO audit. This is very, very important. It's one of my favorite tool. It's WooRank. Okay, before WooRank, what is that one? Built with, right? Built with.
Yeah, there's another one called Scritch or something. I've used these to kind of look and guess what people
Right.
are using.
Okay, built with basically means what the website is built on. Is it built with WordPress? Is it built with JavaScript? Is it built with Drupal?
Yeah, this is what content management system is being used.
Right. Expression Edge. So that website was, they used Expression Edge to build it. It
And
didn't
this
use.
is Microsoft.
Right. So let's see. This website built on what?
Yeah.
So if you want to find out what it's built on, this is one tool. I mean, for developers, they can just go to the browser source page and they can find out. But for us, people that don't know all this stuff, this is it's built on WordPress, your real music, whatever.
That's so cool.
Okay.
It's easy to use.
Yeah.
WordPress?
Yeah.
Well, whatever things I can have control or change.
Okay.
So what do you use for your clients?
All WordPress. That's what we
All
do.
WordPress?
Yeah. All right. So go back to WooRank because what the cool thing about WooRank right now is I'm running an analysis for it right now. In WooRank, basically, this is what it will it will analyze all your website for the on-site SEO. It will analyze the website, not just like the webmaster tool. It will. So somebody does an on-site SEO analysis. This is the best tool. It will tell you exactly everything, like what is wrong with it and what needs to be fixed.
Inside,
On-site, yeah.
on-site.
Yeah. Okay, so still reviewing. Okay, so on-site SEO. I'm going to show you why this is very important. So when you optimize your pages, what happened? Cannot be reviewed. Why? Something's blocking it.
That is a paid one, right?
Yeah, unfortunately, yes, it's a paid one. So we can try one more. You can try for the first time for free, but after that, they will not let you anymore. You have to come back the next day or refresh it. But for some reason, there's something wrong with this. So I don't know why it's not able to read it. Let me try.
Oh, it says the website denies head request. It's right there. It says website denies. I keep loading. Website denies both our head and get request. Yeah, that's essential.
Right.
So somehow they've got that blocked.
And also check the robot.txt page. Yeah.
That's the web server policy. Somebody sent the policy up for that.
Okay.
Is that expensive, this too?
This one, I think the minimum is $50 a month.
Sorry, what does this do again?
Let me show you.
Okay.
Let me try another site. This one to analyze your website for us for SEO. So there you go. This will analyze it for the on-site SEO. That means if you've done your on-site SEO right, it will tell you which one is done right and which one is not. Okay. We use this for our clients. When we do the research for them, we run this out and tell them, look, this stuff they're missing, you need to fix it. So right here, make marketing checklist. It says here, verify your site page are showing the right HTTP status, top priority. When you click on it, it explains what it is. So even if you don't know anything about on-site, it explains to you. Does that make sense? It educates you, like this is what it means, and here's the information. You want to read more, you want to learn more, right there. Okay? Then the second option is for your company's website, develop frequent, share-worthy content on your site. They're asking you to blog consistently, okay, which is part of the SEO strategy. So right, it says what's important. Blogs are very important, blah blah blah. Get it done, and external resources, how to promote your blog in the social, how to optimize your blog for SEO, how to increase blog comment. So they're helping you out. The last option is optimize your site speed, which I mentioned was like what, 70, right, something? Yeah, so they're asking you need to make the website faster. Here are a couple of tips, 20 quick tips to optimize your page load time. So the thing I love about this tool, it doesn't just tell you what's wrong with it, it actually educates you on how to, kind of, not necessarily have to, but just to learn. If you know how to do a title tag, then you know what's wrong with it, and you can fix it. For us, for beginner, let's say for beginner SEO folks, they use this so easily because now they can go quickly and fix what they need to fix. But you can also learn from it. Does that make sense? So when I scroll down, there you go. So this is your title tag. That means your home page says military relocation made easy. Do you know what is that located? On the home page.
On the very top.
See right there? Right? You guys see this? You guys see this?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's somewhere right there, but I don't know why it's not popping up. Okay, so that means the home page. So even if I go to Google, right? You know what? This is This is not the right link. The right link should be maybe this one. That's the redirect. That's the right link. Ah, that's weird. Military. There you go. Military relocation made easy. You see that? That's what the keyword is on the home page. The title tag. So right here, it tells you you have a title tag, which is good because the title tag should not exceed 70 characters. It's green, you're good. The meta description, every page on your website, like for instance, this is a page, this is a page, this is a page, right? Every page should have their own unique title tag and unique meta description. That means for this page, if I have 5 pages, I need to rank for 5 keywords. Because every page should be in a separate keyword. You don't want to use military relocation under the about. You don't want to use the military relocation on all of them. That's wrong. That's like a big mistake. Because that's like a duplicate keyword on every page. Every page should have a specific title tag and a meta tag description. Relevant.
And different content.
And different. That's like a number one mistake. Everyone does it. Okay?
Sometimes some of the pages rank better than the home page.
Right. Absolutely. So it tells you the description. Housing One Source is here to help you and your family with the comprehensive array of services designed to make your next relocation the easiest of your career. So that's good because your description should not be more than 158 or 159. Now, the title tag has an SEO factor. That means it does help with SEO. The meta description does not help with ranking. But what it does, it helps with the click. That means when somebody finds this website, like in Google, like this, if the meta description is interesting, it will allow the visitor to click on your site. Okay? So everything looks fine. Okay, keyword consistency looks okay. Let's see, Google Publisher, that basically means you did not attach the Google Business Plus page to the website. So they recommend that you need to add the Google Plus business page with your website. Or go to the Google Plus business page and add your website, okay? You can also add this in the backend. Your website is missing this. This type of authorship markup is great for your brand. It ensures that your company is featured in the search engine result page as opposed by only individual author as a common real author. Google used to have real authorship, but they discontinued. They just throw it out, and now they're focusing on the business pages. So if you have a Google Plus business page, you need to connect those two. Okay. This is good. No broken links. Excellent. The www is pointing to the root domain. Perfect. Robot.txt already installed. The sitemap is not there.
Again, yes.
So we have to actually use the sitemap. Okay. And it tells you why it's so important, blah, 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 and whatnot. Blog, you need to have a blog on the website.
Underscore up, the other red one, that one.
Underscore, it explains to you what we didn't find. Oh, because about underscore US, don't use underscore in the URL.
No, it's a question of programming. That's
right.
why you never use the underscore.
Yeah. Just to say about dash, not underscore. Okay, so fix that. Blog, we definitely need a blog. Okay. Mobile friendliness, fair. Font size, mobile view, mobile speed. So everything about this tool is to optimize your website for on-site SEO. And once you do all that stuff, then you go back to Webmaster Tool and do a submission. Then wait for like a week and come back and run this analysis again. Because this is like you analyzing a website. You're analyzing a website for the SEO, on-site technical stuff. Okay? That's why I love this. Because, I mean, imagine for our team to write all this information, it takes more hours. I can just charge my client $500 and within like an hour or two, and we're done. You know, and we'll show them, look, we need to fix these, we need to optimize it internally, then we'll talk about the monthly strategies. Okay, so this is my favorite, and it's good for you guys because it has all the information you need. It educates you. Other tools, they just show you what's missing and that's it. It doesn't tell you exactly what you need to do. So this is my number one favorite, yes. Now, there's another extension for Firefox. Where is my Firefox? I guess I don't use it that much. There's another extension for Firefox called Search Status. Let me open my Firefox. I'm not sure if it's in, I don't think they have it in Chrome, but see if you can find it. There's so many extension tools. I'm going to use Firefox, and this extension is called Search Status. Did anybody use Ecosia search engine? Yeah, it's like environmentally free, something. Okay. Search status. Got a few more minutes for lunch break. Woo!
I remember when everyone used Firefox.
Yeah, it's still popular.
Do you have Firefox? Oh, yeah,
There you go. So this is an extension. What happened? It's not there. What? Did I put a link right there? No. There you go. Oh yeah, I put a link right there. What I'm doing. It's a bit.ly search status. There you go. Okay, I'm going to install this. Okay. So what this plugin does, so let's say we're going to go to your website right here, the housing one, right? So let's say I want to see what are the title tags and meta tag for each pages, right? So check it out. I'm going to go here. So let's say I'm looking at anybody's website. I want to find out what's the title tag, what's the meta tag, I can just do it from the browser. So now where is this? There's something wrong with this Firefox. A lot of freaking bug right here. Where is the search? Where did it go? Where did the search other go? I don't even see it. Okay, what are you, extension? Add on.
What's highlighting?
There we go. Okay, so it's enable preference. I want to put it left. Let's see. Okay. You all tired?
We can do this.
Okay, I'm trying to put the tools back here, but I don't know why.
Okay.
Location toolbar menu, navigation bar.
You can.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay. So I'll put it right here. You see this, guys? Right there. See that? Okay. All right. So check it out.
Yeah, I can.
So let's say I'm on this website, right? And it says here the page rank. This is stupid malware. The page rank is 2 out of 10. Elixir ranking is 9 million. You belong to 9 million. Okay, Elixir ranking. But if I click this, if I right click this, is it right click or? If I right click, I don't know. Oh, there you go. If I right click, I want to see the meta tag for, let's say, the home page. If I right click this one right here, I go to meta tags, and boom. So it shows me for the home page, this is what it says, the title tag, this mini character, and the meta description for the home page, right? Mm-hmm. Now, if I want to go to the about page, I want to click the about page, right?
Right.
Is this the about? Okay, so the about page, right? I want to see what's the meta tag and the title tag in the about page. So I'm going to just right click here. The reason I don't use Firefox is it's a sort of stupid bug right there. Okay. Meta tag. There you go. So for the about page, it says what? About us. Military relocation made easy. Housing one source, which is wrong. Because you got the same keyword on the about page. Mm-hmm. So you got to change this to something relevant to that particular page. And the meta description, it's the same. So are you sure who's the company? Parallax?
Current analytics.
That's one-on-one mistake. They shouldn't have. This is like no. Like they should have known this. They shouldn't have done this. They should have fixed for every page. Okay. So this is the biggest mistake. Now if I go to let's say resources, right, and right click. Right. This one, housing one source. Yeah, this one they changed. Housing one source, real estate property search, search or local. Okay, but I don't know why they put like 2 dots right there. Oh, because they use the IDX. That's why. Okay. Contact page. Want to see what's the title tag?
Are you looking at the tags?
For each page.
What's the purpose of looking at the tags for each page?
Well, for SEO factor.
Okay.
Because Google gonna rank the pages based on what kind of title tag you put, and as you can see, there's a mistake. It's duplicate. Yeah, so that's not right. So they need to make sure that every page will have a relevant title tag and relevant meta description. Does that make sense? Because you want to be on the front page for 5 keyword because you have 5 pages. Does that make sense? So that's like it's a very common mistake. I mean, I don't know why they ignore it. So if they can take care of that, you can show them, look, I'm showing the proof. It's right here, and you can use some evidence. They finally going to listen to you, but so that's what I like about search. That I can go to any website and quickly find out what they're using. Okay.
So that was the plugin.
That was extensive but you can find some for Chrome. There's so many. There's an SEO tool. There is a Quake SEO. There's so many. But as long as you can help me out to find out what's there, then I'm good to go. Okay. So we took care of this page. Now quickly. You're lucky. I mean, sadly, the fun part is set up for lunch. Okay. So, but go through this link because you have it with you. Okay. All right. So Alexa, again, it's another popular tool. I don't use it that much, but Alexa, your complete web analytics toolkit is not free though. It's not. They have a small minor version. So your ranking, your global rank is 9 million. It's nothing. It doesn't give you a lot. You have to really pay them. So yeah, I don't
That's
use
from
that.
Amazon, right?
Yeah, they bought them. I think Amazon bought them. There's another one called Compete. I use Compete sometimes to look at big companies to see how much traffic they get. The thing with Compete, if you do not get more than 1,000 hits or 2,000, 3,000 hits a month, they're not going to show you the reason. That's like the numbers, okay? But if I type Rackspace, again, this is not a full number because every time I do this for client and I go to Analytics, Google Analytics gives me more numbers than what they actually show. So if I go to Rackspace,
Just tell you how it ranks.
no, the traffic, how much traffic they get every month, visits. They get 1 million hits a month, Rackspace.
Insane.
It's awesome, right?
We do USA.
You can ask for that. Ah, freaking is asking to sign.
That's okay. I can do it online.
Try it on you, see what does it show. Compete.com.
It's similar to SEMrush, no?
SMrush is very cool, but it's paid. I mean, there was a minor version, like free version, but it's very limited, but also paid version, like
Yeah.
$70 a month.
We haven't paid one. I
You
use
do
it all
good.
the time.
It's awesome, right?
Yeah, it
I
is.
love it. It's awesome.
It's amazing and stuff.
Do you use the Majestic? Because number one in 2015, number one tool is Screaming Frog from UK, and number 2 is Majestic. Even SMrush didn't go through. Yeah, Screaming Frog is like a .uk.co. It's number 1 too, but it's number 1 for this year. The number 2 is Majestic.
Are they free?
Okay.
Are they paid?
They'll pay. Okay. All right. So Quantcast. Here's another one. I like this one. Quantcast. Let's see Quantcast. Quantcast. So what Quantcast does, just like Facebook ad, it will show you the demographic.
Wow, it's so cool.
What happened?
Is it demographic?
Oh my God. There you go. So it has the traffic. They show list numbers from the United States. So from the United States, they get like 100,000 hits a month, not 1 million. That could be worldwide. Yeah. From the state, it's around like 200,000 people. Yeah, from the U.S. Now, let's see what happened to their. These have you can compare this out with somebody else. Profile match. Let's see. Highlight your valuable. There you go. Oh man, they actually blocked it. What they used to do, I guess you have to pay for them. That's what happened. They start all free, then after that they became so popular they charge. So what they do, if you put target, Rackspace, USA, they will tell you what kind of demographic of customer coming to the site. Like their income, male, female, where they work, all that stuff. So big corporation, they use the database to do what? TV ads, direct mail, online, all that stuff, because they know who are visiting them. Okay, so that's Quantcast. All right, it's 12 o'clock. You guys want to still keep going? Lunchtime? Lunchtime. Maybe you can finish quickly at lunch and we come back here for you.
Oh no, it's okay. Thank you so much. This class was so interesting.
Yes, because the one I want to show, but I'm going to show something real quick before we go to lunch. SEMrush. For SEMrush, let's say we take an example of my client, Texas Bariatric. I want to share something awesome. It has a keyword. It also has a position of your, like, where is my website position in Google, which is really awesome, right? So I'm going to go here. I'm going to click on positions, okay, real quick. This is a page, by the way. So right now, we are ranking in Google on the first page for the keyword Dr. Cavazos, Texas Center for Medical and Surgical Weight Loss, Texas Bariatric, gastric bypass, San Antonio, that's like organic bariatric surgery, San Antonio, weight loss surgery, San Antonio. So we are coming on the front page of Google for all these.
Wow.
And it tells us how many volume of search, 300 every month. See? And if we use Google AdWords, this is a suggested bid. Does that make sense? And which is the actual link. So whatever we're doing good. We're doing fine. It's working. So we show it out. Look, and if they can go and type it by themselves, they will see the result. I mean, it's awesome too, right? I mean, it's beautiful. $70 a month, not bad. I can also check the backlink. I can also do a comparison with the competitor. Okay.
It went down on January 14.
I started in January helping them out.
Oh, and then went up again.
See, when I came, what happened? Then, of course, seasons. Patience, I mean, that doesn't mean they're going to come every day. So there's going to be fluctuation. So I joined them in January, but I was only doing consulting. I was training one of the marketing directors for 6 months. I was just training him how to do this stuff. Then,
January, but he's in the
And then he said, I give up, you take it.
yeah, well, he actually moved and he handed the account to me. So I have another year contract. So now we're continuing doing the work. Okay. Okay. All right. So lunch break. Yes, you had a question?
Yeah, very good. You had the
1 second.
a short link.
All right, folks, thank you for staying. Oh my God, 9 people staying here. You guys are very amazing. Right now we're going for a lunch break. We'll be back around 1 o'clock. Well, thank you for the heart. I appreciate it. And we'll continue to see all these awesome SEO tools. If you can catch them, tweet your questions so I can give you all those links, okay? We'll be back after 1 hour. Sonny's dad, thank you for being here. We'll be back after 1 hour, 1 p.m. Central Time. See you all later. Thank you for waiting. All right. I'm teaching SEO tools, okay? And that's going to be, this is what, part 3? Was this part 3? When we come back, it's going to be part 4.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be back after 1 hour. Thank you, folks. See you all later.